If you have been thinking about moving to Mexico, this is something you need to know. Mexico just announced a brand new universal healthcare system, and on the surface, it sounds like a game changer. Free public healthcare, nationwide access, one system for everyone, but there is a catch, and more importantly, will you as an expat actually benefit from this? So let's break it down. Here's the headline. Mexico is rolling out something called a universal health service, with the goal of giving people access to public health care regardless of which system they are currently part of. Right now, public health care in Mexico is split across different systems like IMSS and ISSSTE. What this new plan aims to do is connect those systems. In other words, the goal is that eventually you'll be able to go to any public hospital and receive care regardless of your affiliation. There will also be a new health credential card and even a mobile app to manage appointments and records. So this is really about fixing a system that up to now has been quite fragmented. In many cases, people could only access care through one specific institution. So even if another hospital had better availability or equipment, you couldn't necessarily use it. So the goal here is to remove those barriers and make the whole system more flexible. Sounds great, right? Well, here's sort of where it gets more nuanced. Will expats qualify? This is the big question. The government says that the system will cover Mexican citizens and eligible foreign residents. But what does that actually mean? Right now, the details are not fully clear. It will likely apply to people with legal resident status, but we don't know yet exactly who would qualify and what the requirements will be or how consistently this will be applied across the country. So if you are thinking, I will just move to Mexico and get free healthcare, it is not quite that simple, at least not yet. Another important point, this isn't full comprehensive coverage from day one. The rollout is phased. Initially, it is focused on essential and critical care, including emergency treatment, heart attacks and strokes, high-risk pregnancies, breast cancer diagnoses, that sort of thing. So this is really about baseline care first. Over time, the system is expected to expand, but right now it is limited in scope, which means that this doesn't replace the need for private insurance or existing public options like IMSS, at least for now. And this system is not fully live yet. Here's the timeline. In 2026, registration begins and digital tools will start rolling out from January 2027. Access begins gradually and in phases, and beyond that, this is expected to expand further into 2028 with broader coverage for prescriptions and more routine care. So this is very much a multi-year rollout. If you are planning to move in the near future, this is something to watch, but not something to rely on just yet. So how should you think about this? Mexico already offers affordable private healthcare, access to IMSS for many residents, and high quality care in many parts of the country. This new system could improve access, simplify the system, and reduce gaps in coverage. But even with the universal system, access can still vary, especially in more rural areas where the availability of doctors, equipment, or medication can definitely be more limited. So while this is a positive step, it is not a guarantee of seamless care everywhere, especially in the early stages. So what is the takeaway? If you are considering a move to Mexico, don't base your decision on this system alone. Continue to look at private insurance options, consider IMSS if you qualify, and keep an eye on how this develops over the next couple of years. We will help do that. The smart approach right now is to treat this as a potential future benefit, not something to base your decision on today. The reality is Mexico is already a strong healthcare destination for expats, and if this system works as planned, it could make it even better. Mexico is already one of the most popular destinations in the world for expats, and healthcare is a big reason why. This new system could make it even more attractive in the years ahead, but the key is really understanding what's changing and what isn't. If you are serious about moving overseas and you want clear, on-the-ground insights like this before the headlines catch up, make sure you are following International Living. We break this stuff down so you can make smarter decisions about where and how you live. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments here below.